Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 5 of what day is it? The week between Christmas and New Year's, when no one knows what day it is. It's Friday. You wanna know why I know? Because I've been dying trying to do these videos. I've decided to perform a hard pivot, and instead of the reading vlog that I had expected to come up today, I'm going to be instead filming my January TBR Tinder. I know how much y'all love TBR Tinder. I had mentioned it in my goals the other day about how I wanted to take TBR Tinder going forward, and to be honest, the comments were totally equivocal on whether or not people wanted a monthly want to read like TBR Tinder or a seasonal TBR Tinder. It was literally split in half. So this is what I've decided. I'm just gonna do the January TBR Tinder. If I decide I want to do one in February, maybe I'll do that. If I decide I want to wait 2 months to do one for the start of spring, maybe I'll do that. Let me know what you would like to see. I don't mind either way. Honestly, I love filming at TBR Tinder, so it's like there's no bad solution. It's a little chill. So in the theme of what day is it, I decided to keep today's look quite chill. We're sitting back, just doing a little chit chat with my little mini microphone here, and we're keeping it in the theme of what day is it week because I want to, and I have no capacity to put makeup on right now, so hope you guys enjoy. So if this is your first time at my channel, welcome to the video. I hope you truly enjoy it. But if you've seen a few of my videos and you've been enjoying my content, I would absolutely love it if you would hit the subscribe button. That would be great. I would love that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so should we just get into it? Like, why not? Why not? I went through and updated my entire TBR list. It hasn't been updated in a hot minute. I have over 100 books on this TBR list, and that's appalling. So let's do this TBR Tinder. Let's help me try and knock down some of these books, because that's one of my goals this year, is to try and knock down what I am reading off of my shelves and trying to read more off my shelves. First of all, let me just scooch over so we can get the little graphic up here, and then let's get going. Guys, I haven't done this in so long, like since October. What? Are we ready? I don't know if I'm ready, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a little intimidated. Let's just do it. Let's just get going. So just to put it out there, I am picking 4 books this month. I don't know if it's this month or this season, but whatever. We're going to pick 4. That is the cutoff today. So let's just get going. Let's do this thing. Take a cleansing breath and let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Starting off with one that I'm not super hyped about. Book number 1 is The Bride Test by Helen Huang. What was the first book in this series? It was The Kiss Quotient, right? I read that book and wasn't for me. That is like a classic romance girly book. I didn't love it. And I think that was the moment when I knew that I wasn't a romance girly. And I've heard that The Bride Test is like better than The Kiss Quotient, but in the spirit of me taking control and taking the power back of my reading and not reading things like I feel like I have to read versus things that I actually want to read, I think I'm gonna swipe left on this. This book does have one thing going for it. It is written by a non-white author, and I'm trying to up the amount of non-white authors that I read this year, but it's a romance, which is a fallback for me, and I'm sure it's really good, and I know it has great representation in it, which is amazing, but like I am totally not in the place to read a romance right now. Like literally that's the last thing I want to read, and I'm sorry for everyone who wants me to read this book. Maybe in the summer. I just like literally not right now. Cannot do it right now. I am feeling the literary fiction. I'm feeling the family sagas. I'm feeling high fantasy. Like romance is literally last on my list to read at the moment. Actually, no, that horror is last on my list to read. I'm sorry, but we're gonna do a left swipe on this one, okay? I'm sorry, The Bride Test. I will definitely read you at some point in my life, maybe this summer or spring, but like just not right now. We're gonna do a left swipe. Here we go. Ready? Swipe number 2. Oh, that candle smells delicious. Again? Oh, shoot. You want to know why I'm a little freaked out? Because I swiped on this in like September or October, and then I didn't read it. This is a book that even if I did do 3 swipes on and I kept swiping left on it every time, I would not unhaul it because my fiance, he loves Brandon Sanderson. Speaking of which, we literally just got the leather-bound editions for Alloy of Law and Shadows of Self yesterday, and they are literally unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like the most beautiful books I own. Oh my God, I am not starting off strong here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a left swipe on this. I have too much fantasy in my life to read at the moment. I'd rather read Queen of Shadows than read Elantris right now, or I'd rather read anything else in the Cosmere, like Well of Ascension or Rhythm of War, before I read Elantris. Like, I feel like I have so much to catch up on in the Cosmere. I'm not there at Elantris yet. I'm not feeling like this is in my blood for this moment. Okay, so sorry, Elantris. We're gonna give you a left swipe, but this comes from a place of like, I want to read you, just not right now, and I don't want to put you on my TBR if I'm not gonna read you. You know what I mean? Okay, love you. Swipe left. Here we go. Swipe number 3. I better start picking books soon or else I'm gonna be stuck with whatever I get at the end. Swipe number 3. TBR Tinder. Let's just like manifest this. Let's manifest some lit fic, just anything except the ones that we've gotten so far. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yes. Ooh, that was really bad. I will read this book. I will read this book in a heartbeat. I have wanted to read this book for so long, so this is amazing. Swipe number 3 is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I just feel like this is the book for this time of year. Like, this fits the moment. She is the moment. She is the vibe. This is what I want for my life right now. Oh my God, I just realized I did not explain what those previous 2 books are about. That's on me. Hopefully you read the bios. The Night Circus is about a traveling circus, and I believe that there's like a lot of magical realism within the book. All I know is it's about a traveling circus and there's magic, and I've heard it's very whimsical. There's like very beautiful writing. I've just like heard it's a vibe and it's a moment. And I feel like this is the perfect book to read during the winter time. It's like fantasy, but it's not like super heavy fantasy, but it's got that like whimsical element to it. And I just feel like that's my vibe right now. Like, I want something like this that can kind of like whisk me away, but like not totally whisk me away, but just give me like a really good vibe, you know? The Night Circus is amazing. I would absolutely love to read this. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna swipe right on it. Absolutely 100. But I need to be careful because if you watch my goals of 2023, I stated how much I wanted to read from non-white authors, and Erin Morgenstern is a white author, I believe. So we're just gonna keep that in the back of the mind as we move forward here, because we're putting diversity at the forefront. That is the priority this year. So, The Night Circus, congratulations. We're doing a swipe right. Oh, love that for me. Love that for me. Also, sorry, I keep looking over here. That's where my computer is because I don't have an actual phone with TBR Tinder. All right, swipe number 4. Are we ready? I am. Manifesting diversity, manifesting literary fiction. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Did I just manifest the shit out of that? Or did I just manifest the shit out of that? Go me. Oh my God. TBR Tinder is listening. I love this for me. Did I ever manifest this for myself? Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. Way to go. You know, I have been working on meditation and like getting in touch with my spiritual self, and maybe this was my sign that it's working. Swipe number 4 is Queenie by Candace Carty Williams. This is a book that has been on my Kindle Unlimited TBR for so long. Queenie is about a young 25-year-old Jamaican British woman. She lives in London, and I think she's just trying to figure herself out. Like, she's going through it. She's trying to figure out who she is. She's finding like comfort in the wrong places. Like, she's hooking up with men and like not feeling very satisfied. And you know, we love a messy protagonist. Like, this sounds like my kind of book. I feel like I've heard really, really great things about this. Like, I'm pretty sure this was nominated for some awards or something like that. I really can't remember off the top of my head. I might be totally wrong on that one, but I have wanted to read this book for so long. It keeps coming up on my radar, and like, this is the perfect time. Non-white author, diverse backgrounds, representation, messy protagonist, female woman who's going through it and trying to figure herself out. It's all there. We've got it. We have manifested this for ourselves. Wow. I'm just so proud of me. Literally love this for myself. Okay, Queenie, this is a no-brainer, automatic right swipe. We are doing super like. We are saying yes. Queenie, we're swiping right. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. That is like actual goals, actual manifestation in practice. Swipe number 5. We've already done 2. It is time for book number 3. What am I manifesting right now? I feel like I need to like utilize this power that I have just unlocked. To be honest, I don't know. I got my literary fiction. I need another diversity. You know what I actually love to read is a middle grade. Like if Amari and the Great Game came up, here, there, totally, that would be it. Ready? Let's see what it will bring. 1, 2, 3. Why? Brandon Sanderson. I don't know. Actually, I would read this. But, this is the hard thing about TBR Tinder. I am very equivocal on this one. Like, I am not leaning either way. I loved Skyward. I loved it. And I don't know why I loved it. I just loved it. Like, I read it in like 2020 or 2021 or something, and it was like one of my favorite books of the year. I flew through it. I could not put it down. I loved it. But like, I know a lot of people like don't really love it. And I know that Starsight is not as good, but like, ooh, a good sci-fi, I could actually go for that. That actually sounds really nice. Also, this has been a book on my TBR for so long. I think I've started it like 3 times and then stopped. If you don't know what Skyward is about or haven't read anything in the Skyward series, basically the first book of Skyward is about this young girl. Her dad was a pilot. They like live on this like remote planet or something like that. And there's like a solar system war going on or whatever. But basically there's like these aliens that are trying to attack their planet. And the aliens are like definitely more technologically advanced than Spensa and her, I'm pretty sure her name is Spensa. Oh my God, don't quote me on that. But the aliens are like way more technologically advanced than the people on Spensa's like planet are. And Spensa's dad was a fighter pilot and he like died in battle or something like that. And then like the circumstances around his death are questionable. And basically Spensa's like, I want to follow my dad's footsteps. I want to go to pilot school. And it's like a really selective pilot school. She gets into the school and it's kind of about her journey becoming a pilot. And then there's a huge cliffhanger that's left on the end. I have Cytonic, which I really should read, to be honest with you. Reed, my fiance, read the whole Skyward series and he was like, it doesn't slap once you get towards the end. He was like, Cytonic, I don't even know if he finished it, to be honest with you, but I don't think he's going to be continuing with the series, and that's saying something. He will read literally anything high fantasy. Do I go for it? I feel like I could. I feel like I could give a sci-fi. You know, I just really like sci-fi too, especially space stuff. Like, wait, I saw Avatar 2 last week. Loved it. So good. And like, that might be an unpopular opinion as well, but I love space shit. I just love it. You know what? I'm gonna swipe right. I'm taking a chance. Take a chance on me, Starsight. We will do that for you. Please do not let me down, even though I have very low expectations. Starsight, we are swiping right on. I have a feeling it's gonna let me down, and I hate that feeling. Can I just say we've been so successful? Like, my manifestation has been working so well. We only have 1 more swipe left. I just did swipe number 5, and now I only have 5 more swipes left. So, smashed it. All right, ready? Swipe number 6. We only have 1 more book. Let's do this. Let's do this. Diverse author, non-white author. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Nonfiction. Okay, I feel like I manifested this for myself, but like not in the way that I was expecting. Okay, swipe number 6 is Hood Feminism by Miki Kendall. You know what? This honestly shapes up to be a pretty solid TBR. Like, wow. Okay, so Hood Feminism is actually really intriguing me. I got this book like, I don't know, a long time ago. No, not a long time ago, maybe a year ago or so. But I've just like haven't really been in a nonfiction mood. But, you know, I'm feeling like very, very motivated to start my year off like really taking my goals in stride. And this book feels like I could really do that. Okay, so Hood Feminism is discussing how when you think of feminism as an issue, there's actually a much more sophisticated breakdown of it. Minority women are a blind spot in thinking about feminism. Like when people think about feminism, they tend to think about white women feminism, but there are so many other issues that are being overlooked when people discuss feminism and when people try to raise awareness about feminism. There's like a lot more under the surface that's not getting looked at. It sounds like they're talking about a living wage, they're talking about universal healthcare, they're talking about access to education and food insecurity, and there's so many issues that are not being addressed that fall under the umbrella of feminism. And you know, it even is talking about how some women are oppressing other women as well, depending on your race and class and whatnot. I feel like in the spirit of me really trying to take back my reading and really trying to take control of what I'm reading, really bringing awareness to what I'm reading, I feel like I want to read this book. I think this book is going to give me a really great start to the beginning of the year, putting my goals in the forefront of my mind. And also, this is just an issue that I'm like very interested in general. I feel like I'm actually going to learn a lot from this book, and I don't feel like I know a lot about what this book is talking about. And I really feel like I will be able to learn a lot from this. And yeah, in the spirit of me educating myself on these issues, trying to diversify my reading and trying to read about people's experiences different from my own, trying to educate myself more on, you know, like anti-racism and various issues that affect minorities and even, you know, just in feminism in general. I'm gonna swipe right on this. And I'm really, really excited about it. I think this is going to make for a really amazing TBR. I am so happy about this. Like, maybe I should just like do this on my floor more often. Like, the cozy setting is really working for me this week. Okay, so hood feminism, we are swiping right on. Did I just slay that TBR Tinder, or did I slay that TBR Tinder? I am so excited about this. Like, could that have gone any better? I don't think so. So this is the most unimpressive TBR Tinder ever. Physically, I have Queenie on my Kindle, and then I was gonna borrow Start Set from my library because I know that's always available at my library, which is fantastic. But I just wanna say, I managed to scrape away from TBR Tinder without a 500-page book on here. I am so proud of myself. Well, great. You know what? To be honest with you, hopefully in January, I can actually read all 4 of these books. I'm really feeling like I got a book for every mood I would ever even want to be in. I got fantasy, I've got sci-fi, I've got contemporary literary fiction, and I have nonfiction. Like, what a win. I am so proud of myself for this one. You know what? We'll see what I end up doing this next month. Again, please leave a comment down below on what you think or you would prefer. If you want me to make 12 TBR Tinders a year, I can do that, okay? If you only want me to make 4, I can do that. I don't care. I just am up for whatever people want. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And if you missed my best books of 2022, I'm gonna have you check that video out right here. I just want to say thank you all for an incredible year. This is gonna be the last video of the year, and thank you all for just being such amazing people and such amazing viewers. And I can't wait to connect with you all more next year on reading sprints and everything. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I will see you guys next year. Bye.